Drinking alcohol has become a popular social culture in all societies. Can social drinking have any effect on your family life? And is drinking small amounts of alcohol okay for adults? This is Sahila once again with another story that is raw, sensible, and uninhibited. What are the effects of social drinking? Here is a conversation of two teenage boys, age 14 and studying in the 8th grade. Satya says to Harsha, "Hey, come in. My parents are out partying late tonight. There are two other friends inside and they have everything ready." Now, in the basement, there are 4 boys with 4 different alcohol bottles picked up from their parents' wine cellar. Harsha, who is a little scared initially, says, "Well, I'm not comfortable because this is not legal. Plus, I read several bad things about alcohol on the internet today." Satya pats Harsha's shoulder in a reassuring tone and said, "I know that, and even I have read about those things. But I see my parents drinking alcohol at all the parties, and sometimes they encourage their other friends also to do so. Yet my parents are doing fine despite drinking. So don't worry, we will be okay too." All the 4 boys get sloshed with alcohol after binge drinking several bottles and didn't have the energy to get up and walk back home. When Satya's parents returned home late, they were really upset to see their 14-year-old boy and his friends all drunk. The next morning, Satya was grounded and taken off of internet and phone access. Satya grew impatient and became angry and hostile with his parents. In his mind, he blamed his parents for all his ill doings, but didn't quite know how to express them. He stopped communicating with them for weeks. His loneliness caught the attention of another friend in school who introduced him to marijuana and the boys' toilet. Feeling dejected, he gave in after selling his guitar and securing the funds to buy marijuana. Within a few months, Satya came to be in an unconscious state, admitted to the ICU, depressed, suicidal, along with several other problems like anger management, obesity, and addiction issues. When I met Satya's parents in the ICU, they were in a state of shock. And being a parent, I understood their agony and pain instantly. I held a supporting hand and offered them to a number of referrals for a child therapist. Like most parents, they blamed Satya's problems on his friends and bad company in school. We were able to save Satya's life, but his life had been changed forever. He had to take a break from school and attend rehab and therapy sessions. Folks, as adults, you may be okay to drink small amounts of alcohol as part of social drinking. But don't forget that while doing so, you are creating some naive impressions for your children. If you want to be responsible parents, then be responsible adults first. Otherwise, be prepared to watch your children destroy their lives in front of you. And someday, you may be found helpless like Satya's parents. Remember, social drinking may be just temporary fun, but can run the risk of some very heavy permanent consequences. So the first thing we have to ask as parents is this question: is our behavior supporting the children in becoming responsible adults and enabling them to function as independent individuals later on? So become the adult that your children will look up to and learn from. Ignorance is a lot like alcohol. The more you have of it, the less you are able to see its effect on you and your loved ones. So parents, I urge you to take responsibility for your actions and take ownership of your mistakes, because our children learn more from what they see around them than from what they are being taught. Sahila, dedicated to responsible parenthood, because blaming others is a foolish attitude. If you find this video useful, please share it with your friends and family. And until next time, this is Sahila signing off. Bye.